Good morning, girls. I'm Shama, your English teacher, and I'm back with another session. First of all, let us thank God for this wonderful new day because we all know that people from all over the world are suffering during this pandemic situation. But we are living peacefully, happily, and safely in our homes. So let us thank God not only today but every day. Children, imagine life without parents. Imagine about the people who are living in the streets, on the roads, who are abandoned, who don't have anyone to share or care. The life is very miserable for the people who are alone, who don't have parents to look after them. We are going to start a new lesson, Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. In this lesson, Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, we are going to know about the miserable life of an orphan in an orphanage. The girl named Jane Eyre was an orphan who lived with her uncle's family at Gateshead House, North England. She was ill-treated and neglected by her uncle's family. Her aunt, Mrs. Reed, had sent her to Lowood Institution, which is an orphanage. There, Jane Eyre meets Helen and they both become good friends. Helen is housemaid. House in the sense here, house for girls. That is orphanage. And she also meets two good people who were Miss Temple, young and kind, and Miss Miller, older and caring. Let us try to understand the problems faced by Jane in the orphanage through this video.
Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. Welcome to Lowood.
I am fonder of you than of all the others.
At last, Jane is to go to school. Bessie helps her to get ready. She is very kind. Jane is sorry to be leaving her.
Goodbye to Gateshead.
Jane is to travel alone by coach. It is a long journey, 50 miles. When Jane reaches her new school, Lowood, she is exhausted and night has fallen. At Lowood, a servant comes to meet Jane.
Jane Eyre?
Inside, Jane is met by two teachers, young and kindly Miss Temple and Miss Miller, who is older and careworn. She is very young to be sent alone. She had better be put to bed. Miss Miller leads Jane through a classroom full of girls. She gives Jane some supper of cold water and oatcake, then shows Jane to her bed in a large dormitory.
Weariness, too tired even to dream.
Jane goes to sleep, exhausted. Early next morning, Jane and the other girls are wakened by a clanging bell.
Brrr!
It's still dark, but they have to get up and wash in icy water. After getting dressed, it's time for prayers. Jane feels weak from stress and hunger.
Abominable!
At last, breakfast is served. Burnt porridge. It's slimy, disgusting, and totally inedible. Jane and the other girls are hungry and miserable. The teachers arrive, ready to begin lessons. Miss Temple, the headmistress, seems kind and calm. The other four teachers are far less friendly. The girls look pale. Miss Temple asks why. When she hears about the porridge, she orders bread and cheese for them all, and pays for it herself.
Lowood Institution?
Jane is confused by the inscription she reads about her school.
All of us are charity children.
Another girl, Helen Burns, explains. Lowood is a refuge for poor homeless girls. Jane is appalled. Why has she been sent here and not to a proper school?